So I've got a broken grip trigger button here. I've replaced these quite a few times, so I'm just going to video this. I've got this whole mechanism. Sometimes you just find this piece here, which is kind of a pain because you have to change out this the magnet that's on here, and then there's this little rubber stopper, and then these stoppers on here too. You can buy this whole assembly for almost the same price. So I'm just going to be switching this out for this piece here. Goes in there. You can see it's sticking, but I'm pretty sure it's cracked in there too. So as soon as we take this apart, this will probably just fall off. So I'm just going to take this whole thing apart. So I've got the clear tops on here, so it's kind of easier to see. You don't want to be hitting these the IR emitters on here too. So just pop this up. This just pops up. There is some adhesive on here, but that just comes up pretty easily. Just pop that off. And now we just need to take out all these little screws in here, and you need a 5 torque screwdriver. There's normally a sticker that's in here too, so I've done this before on this one, so I already removed it. I'm just going to put these screws. These are all the same size. There is one that's larger that's in the middle, like in here somewhere, but it doesn't matter where these go, so as long as the one long in the middle one goes back in here. There is one that's larger that's in the middle, like in here somewhere, but it doesn't matter where these go, so as long as the one long in the middle one goes back in here. That side, take one screw in the top. This is the long corner sticking out. Nope, it's quite a bit longer. We'll get the screws the same length. Some more here. So that's it. So this just kind of comes apart now. There is some ribbons attached in here too, so you just have to be careful of those. Pops off here, and you can see it's just barely holding on there, so it's like completely snapped off. Okay, so we'll just actually pull that off. Okay, so there is a ribbon here that we have to detach, so just choose that different tool for that. Just lift that up. Yep. And this slots off. And then also this antenna as well. This Bluetooth antenna. This pops off. Just pops off here. Once that's popped off, you can just lift this out. Oh, there's another ribbon attachment here too. So just pop this here, lift that up. and just slowly pop that out, and now this whole piece can come out. So we won't be touching anything on here, but that'll just go back in once we replace this whole trigger piece. So this has to go in there to replace that. So there is this little guy here. This is stuck down normally, so you can just lift that up, and then this whole piece kind of lifts out. Actually, I'm going to take this off. Just be careful down here because this is attached. There's a ribbon, and then this is for the vibration motor. There's an attachment there as well. So you can just lift this out. So this whole piece just comes out on here once you take this off. Now we can just slide on the new piece. So normally if you just get this trigger piece, you have to take this whole assembly apart. There's this one pin in here that you take out, just slots right in and out. It's not too difficult, but I like to just have the whole assembly piece in there so it's less fiddling with. So this goes back in here now. It just sits in there. Now we have to bend this back. So the adhesive's completely like gone off this. It doesn't really matter that much as long as it just kind of sits down on this. You put some double-sided tape on that if you want, but it doesn't really make that much of a difference. Okay, so this is in place. So what we can do is actually put this back in here now. Now this is kind of a pain in the ass if you reattach this bottom ribbon piece. Yeah. Make sure that it's in all the way though. It's not quite there. Now the piece is back in there, everything slides back in. I took this apart before, but you actually don't need to take that off. So I just put that back in. Now we're going to put this Bluetooth antenna back in. It just clips on there. So I'll do it with my finger. And then this little guy clips in there. So only putting the screws back in there, we just got to make sure everything sits back in there first. Now we're going to get this last piece in here. This has got to sit up just a little bit because this has got to, there's this guy here that this has to sit on. Place that's in there, and then we can drop this back down. So the piece is going first. There we go. Everything's back in place. That's working well. Now to screws back in up. Just have the long one. That one goes right in the middle. 3, 4, 5. I think that's all is now. Yep, no readings. That's it. Check a battery in there. Make sure it comes up. Yep. And then we're good to go. Oh, I'm going to put this back on too. But this just clips back in. There we go.